First we'd like to, thank all the people that came out and watched the game. Obviously, it's for a great cause, and thank Grand Canyon and their staff and administration and players for making the trip here. I think it's, it's a game that's going to be really, really beneficial for both Nevada and as well as Grand Canyon for sure. But, I thought, they're really well coached. Coach Marley does a great job. They move the ball. Their bodies move quick. They cut hard. I thought they played a phenomenal first half. And then, the adjustment at halftime of Darian being inserted to start the second half, I thought he gave us an unbelievable lift from an energy standpoint. And we've got to have our center spot has got to defensive rebound for us. But there was a lot of good things. I thought I thought our pick and roll defense was really good, and I thought we did a phenomenal job with our length of defending the three-point line, and we have to continue to do that. But there's areas of great concern, and that's defensive rebounding and doing it. We have to do a way better job of taking care of the basketball. And those two areas, defensive rebounding and the turnovers, have been a constant theme since we've been together, dating all the way back to Costa Rica. But a good way to start off the year and a beneficial way to start off the year.
It's not very often you get to play a team of that caliber in the exhibition season. I mean, a lot of this was for raising funds and things like that, but I mean, how helpful is it that you actually play a team that's really, really good before you actually open the season?
Yeah, I mean, really, Chris, what happened, I mean, as soon as I got the memo, I mean, it was I told everybody on staff, we have got to play a quality opponent with this opportunity, and if we don't, we're gonna be sorry. And so this is a great opportunity because we've seen with some of our guys that haven't played in a year and a half, they're rusty and they're nervous, and so this game is something that we're going to continue to watch this tape all week long, and we're going to learn and we're going to get better through this game. And then we basically have back-to-back weekends now where we have another opportunity to put on the uniform. And secret scrimmages are great, but it's a lot different than when the lights are on and there's people in the stands. So I think, this was awesome, and it's great that our guys didn't have to, travel, and I think it's going to help both teams.
What was the biggest positive you saw out there?
I thought Kendall just he changes the complexion of the game in a heartbeat. And so we need him to shoot with confidence and to feel comfortable, and so I thought that his shooting, and then added with Darian's energy, were big changing points. And I thought Jordan, he just did what we expect of him. I mean, that's something that, what he did is something that we kind of pencil in every night. And I thought he had great consistency, and he did a great job tonight shooting fouls. The two guys from last year that we wanted to shoot the ball better from the foul line are Lindsey and Jordan, and both of them tonight were phenomenal. As they went 16 to 17 combined from the foul line.
That's a pretty big team in the front court. You only played your centers about 16 minutes. Is that kind of how you envision playing? Is just use your system against theirs, no matter who they really have?
I just think we have a lot of interchangeable parts, and if our centers don't defensive rebound, then we'll play guards at center, and that's what we did. I mean, we had 5 guards out there most of the time because we really consider Jordan a guard, a 2-3 man, regardless of what he's announced as, and so Cody and Caleb are guards, and Kendall is. So if our 5s don't rebound, then they're probably going to watch the guards play. And one of my sons said, "Dad, when we were trying to get a game, he said, get a game with some bigs that we have to play against." And both their freshmen are really big and strong and really good interior players. So I think it was good. They tried to go high-low on us, and sometimes they were successful, and sometimes we were able to get a piece of the ball and get a deflection.
Kendall with the 5 threes, is that kind of what you think that he's capable of bringing to the table on a nightly basis?
Yeah, I mean, we think that we don't think. I mean, he's got a body of work of 3 years playing in the Big Ten, that he's a proven shooter, and our guys look for him. I thought our guys did a great job of trying to find him, because Oscar Freire is a really good defender, and he's long and athletic, and he did a good job on Kendall, and Kendall's just got to determine when we call a play for him, recognize when it's a good shot, not a good shot. And I thought tonight he did exactly what he was supposed to do. I thought he played flawless in his shot selection. And in Costa Rica, he took some bad shots. And it hurt his shooting percentage and it hurt our team. And tonight, because once you knock down a couple, now you can, maybe live on the edge of a questionable shot. And I thought he got his feet set and knocked a couple down. But, yeah, we envision him being as good as three-point shooter as anybody in the conference.
And then you mentioned Darian earlier, just the energy he brought. Talk more about just his energy and what he brings, what he brought off the bench today.
That was the best we've seen of him. And I think the guys would tell you the same thing. And some guys play better when the lights are on. And, we haven't seen a post move since we've been together. And that post move was about as good as anyone that I've seen since I've been at Nevada. I mean, it literally, when he went to the rack with authorities, is as good as anything I've seen in 2 years. So, and he rebounded. He kept balls alive. And coming into the game, I think he was the last guy in the rotation that got in. And, if you play hard, he had the last guy in the rotation first half, and then he ends up starting the second half. So just play hard, and you'll get your minutes.
You guys do have more depth this season. Does that help you as far as that?
For sure.
Is concerned?
For sure. Yep. I mean, we had Cody one time asked to come out and Lindsey one time. And last year that was a constant theme where guys would ask for a blow, and I would just act like I didn't see him. But this year, I mean, we are deeper. We have 9 guys, and obviously Charlie, we have confidence in tools too. It's so we got 10 guys that have some experience and 10 guys that we feel can play for us.
I know Caleb's been dealing with a little bit of a toe issue. Why did you want to play him in this game?
For him to experience, I think it's great for him. I mean, he, hadn't practiced much at all. It wasn't just the toe, but it was a stomach/groin pull as well. So he's had a lot of time sitting on the sideline, and he'll be fine. I mean, he can get his own shot whenever he wants. We just got to help him get his rhythm back.
Did you get close to being hit by a bat at any point in the game?
No, I mean, we deal with that every day in practice. So it wasn't just a one. Actually, I think there was only one out there tonight. There are 4 in the building.
Okay. Do they have names?
They do not have names yet.
Maybe they should go watch your game.
Any more questions for Coach?
Coach, you talked about defensive rebounding and turnovers are some of the things that you guys need to work on. What are some of the improvements that you've seen since the Costa Rica game?
I mean, I think that our guys are really competitive. I thought we were soft the first half, and then I thought we toughened up in the second half, especially grabbing rebounds and not letting them be deflected. But I think they're a group of guys that like each other. They play hard, they practice hard, and they're a really, really tight family. And I think that the time in Costa Rica helped us. And going forward, I think that our team chemistry is going to be a big strength for us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Questions for Jordan?
This one obviously wasn't on schedule until a few days ago. And I'd be pretty excited that you actually get to play again and not have to wait another couple weeks.
Yeah, I was really excited because I knew they're a good team coming in, especially how I seen them play last year. I saw actually one of their games when they played Louisville, and they played them pretty tough. So I was really excited to get a tough opponent in here on such short notice.
And I mean, especially a lot of bigs up front. Does that help you guys maybe more so than playing some Division II or NAIA schools?
Definitely, because being an undersized team, is a good challenge for us. See how we play against a team with real size. So that was a great task for us.
Coach talks about Darian coming off the bench, just his energy. It really seemed like it kind of sparked the bench too. Talk about what he brings to the table.
Oh man, that was crazy. He surprised me. He's just playing great on both ends. He was playing real hard. Then he got the one dunk and got everybody going, got all of us energized. So it was a great spark for us.
What was the thing you were most pleased with?
Just how well I think we play together. Especially because in practice sometimes we're on different teams and we're going at each other. So it was really nice to see that even though we do that in practice, when we play together, it feels almost natural.
Anybody surprise you tonight? I mean, all of the newcomers, the fans haven't seen, you've obviously seen. I mean, they all did what they, are heralded.
Darian. Yeah, he played really well. Yeah.
How much do you need, somebody to step up at that center position, because you are loaded with guards, but that is maybe the big question mark.
It's big because, you know, it's like an enforcer position. So if he can do that each and every night, I think we could be dangerous.
Talk about Kendall and just his ability to knock down shots. Obviously, you lose Mark, so who can hit the three, and do you think he's kind of a guy that can capably step into that kind of role?
Most definitely. You know, if he passes to him, I feel like it's going in every time he shoots it. So I pass to him, I just start getting back on defense. I don't even worry about it.
Do you feel like this team has a lot more depth, and maybe not so much on any individual player to have a great night, and you know somebody that does have an off night?
Yeah, I feel like this team is kind of like a Swiss Army knife. Like everybody on the court can hurt you in multiple ways at any time. So I feel like we have great depth, and even people coming off the bench can still play at a high level.
I mean, you had to be thrilled with the free throw shooting. I mean, was that a big point of emphasis for you individually this offseason?
Yeah, I just had to get back to how I used to be. I was in my head too much last year.
No more questions for Jordan? Thank you.
So, dealing with your various injuries, I mean, how much did you want to play tonight? I guess why was it important to get out there?
I mean, it was very important to me. Obviously, just coming, like sitting out a whole entire year and being able to come back and play the first game, whether it's exhibition or not, you know, that's big for me. I was going to try to do anything I can to make sure I get on the floor for how many minutes I can, at least just to, you know, get my feet wet and trying to experience, you know, getting back under the lights.
What was it like getting a chance to play here at Lawler for the first time? Obviously, you practiced, but to actually get out there in front of the fans and play an actual game here?
I mean, it was awesome. I mean, exhibition game on a late notice and you have a crowd like that to come in here, that's big time. You know, let yourself know that your fans are invested and coming off a good year and they want to see more. You know, and with the whole entire new team, I think it's good for all of us to get back under the lights and show them a little bit of what we can do. Obviously, I don't think we played our best, and we got a lot of stuff to still work on. But I think it was a good experience for all the new guys.
With Darian, the energy he had off the bench, I mean, what did you think about his performance and what he can bring to the table?
I mean, that was huge. I mean, like Coach said before, we haven't Darian. You know, he showed signs in practice and stuff like that, but he really showed us what he could do whenever the lights hit. You know, just off an energy standpoint and a momentum changer off the spin, baseline dunk, and just stuff like that. If he can do that each and every night and come in and just, you know, spark it for us a little bit when we feel like we're going slow and we need somebody to come in and stop their big man. You know, we're a little bit smaller at the big position, but if he can just do that, I mean, that's big time for us.
And then with Kendall, how much confidence do you have in him when he gets the ball behind the three-point line?
I mean, just like Jordan said, every time you feel like you pass it to him, you feel like it's gonna go in. We practice with him. I practiced with him the whole entire year, and you know, and this whole entire summer, and leading up to this exhibition game. And there's not one time. Every time I pass it to him, I don't think it's going in. I like to every time I pass it to him or Hallis and Thule, and you know those guys. Like every time I pass it to him, I try to treat him like Steph. I'm trying to run back, you know, holding up the three, running down the court already, like not even trying to look at the ball. But man, those guys are one of the three of the best shooters I've ever I played with.
Did you feel a little rust, and do you think these games will help you?
Heck yeah. I mean, like, just come back in and like getting back to a feel of game speed. The game's so much faster than just sitting out and going to practice and being on scout team every day. I just think it took me about a half to get going a little bit, and still like with my toe and stuff like that, I still felt slow. Still felt like it was hurting whenever I was trying to cut a little bit, but I mean, obviously, it's nothing I couldn't play through. So, you know, just trying to get back, like Coach said, just trying to get my rhythm back a little bit, and you know, I just think I could have played a 1,000 times better, but you know, it's a start.
More questions? Thank you.
All right.
Questions for Kendall?
How beneficial is it playing like an actual team in an exhibition rather than a couple of lower level teams? I mean, this is a legitimate, maybe NCAA tournament team.
Yeah, man. Coach Muss really doesn't shy too much away from, you know, competition. And what I mean by that is scheduling. Our schedule's pretty tough. A lot of away games, back to back, a lot of games in a short period of time. So we knew coming in that it was going to be you know, a tough game. We just scheduled it Wednesday, so we really didn't know what was happening. But my former teammate Johnny Hill is the GA there. So so I talked to him a little bit about the game, but so we knew what we were coming into, and we knew that how good of a team that they are. And to be honest, I don't think we got their full arsenal just because of not having Braun, as well as I thought they shoot the ball a lot better than what they did against us. 2 for 25 is not what they do. So I think that we kind of dodged a bullet in a sense. But at the end of the day, a win's a win, and we did what we needed to do to get it. And it was a good win for us.
How good does that make you feel just to start your career? I know the stats don't count, but hit your first 5 3-pointers, get off there, good stuff.
Yeah, it means a lot, man. I struggled in Costa Rica, which was really my first time being back and playing. This was my first time kind of playing in a crowd. It really wasn't a lot of attendance in Costa Rica. So it was nice. The adrenaline helped me a little bit, feeding off my teammates' energies, Darian's play, Jordan's play. Well, it was just contagious among the whole team, so it felt great.
Just kind of talk about the depth, and you have to earn your minutes. I mean, this is a team in the last couple of years that you knew the 7 guys that were going to play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much does that push you guys, knowing that if you want to get on the court, you're going to have to produce?
Right, and to be honest, I'm actually pretty used to it coming from Purdue. It was really like that as well. As far as if you didn't practice, you missed 1 or 2 practices, you lose your spot. If you didn't play hard, didn't know your assignments, weren't ready to play, a combination of things, you'd lose your spot really quick. And that's the same thing here. We have so many guys that play hard, that are smart, that have intangibles. And, if you don't approach the game like a professional, it's not going to do anything for you.
Any more questions for Kendall? Thank you, Kendall.
Appreciate it, guys.